Digimon! Ah! Hey up, I'm Alex, I'm the Knife Digidestined.
I'm Uchu, hello.
And it's time for cards, can, and questions. Just for reference, this is a normal can.
There's a V-Pet.
So we've got some Digimon cards, we've got some swanky beers, and we've hopefully got some Digimon questions to Digimon about. Say Digimon.
Digimon.
So this video is sponsored by the legendary Thyme. Thyme has provided us with the beverages for this video, and the first one we're kicking off with is Fax Premium. Now again, in case this isn't showing up on camera, this is a 1 litre can. Cheers, Thyme.
Cheers.
Let's do it. I feel like I could explode. Cheers, bro.
Cheers. It's okay.
It's lager, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a bit of a sweet kick to it.
I just feel like lager's just lager, though.
Lager is lager. I'm not complaining.
It's a ridiculous can. And it is a collector's item. It says so at the top.
Okay.
And that is actually a picture of Thyme.
Do you have any facts about Thyme?
I do, yes.
I'd like to know more about Thyme.
So, before we continue, this video is sponsored by Thyme. Thyme has a wide range of culinary and medicinal uses. In the kitchen, it's a popular flavour enhancer for meats, poultry and vegetables. It's also used in tea, as an essential oil and in various medicinal preparations. Cheers, Thyme.
Yeah, he didn't strike me as that kind of guy, but... Yeah.
There you go. Now you know. I've actually planted some thyme outside my house as well.
Does he know?
It's in your honour, sir. So yeah, beers and Digimon and general stuff.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of Digimon, got these. This is World Convergence. So, in case you don't know, the Digimon card game has finally synchronized releases with Japan, and this is the first set where it's released at the same time as Japan, I believe.
Cool.
Cool. Do the honours, sir.
All right.
Ooh.
The strongest of brothers. Brothers? Did he have a brother?
He called Gamamon his little brother, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. The Champion Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, that's
a
sick.
sick card.
That is a sick. That's got to be one of the best screenshot ones.
I'm not a massive fan of that. Have you seen the one with Davis? The Digimental Up one?
I don't think so.
It's terrible. We might see it. It's in here.
It'll be the next one along.
Scopemon. I don't know anything about Atmon.
He's one of the cooler looking ones, though.
Geogreymon. That's a sick art. Mushroommon. Sangomon. The Digimon I designed, me personally. Flamedramon. Again, cool art there. Rise Greymon. Floramon. Shotmon. And Hiro Amanakawa. There we go.
Ace. Digimon, right. One of the many uses of Thyme is aromatherapy. Thyme essential oil can be used for its calming and uplifting properties.
He did smell quite nice.
Just go through them all. We're going to read everything that was in the comments, but they might get edited out if we don't have anything worthwhile to answer or whatever. So everything's getting read, but whether you make it to the video, that's a roll of the dice.
So, yeah, Angenphil says, these two absolute legends.
I'll drink to that.
Hell yeah.
Cheers. I feel like that's just going nowhere. I feel like we're not even scratched the surface. That's like 2.5 pints, I think.
It's too dark, I can't see. Will you do a Let's Play of Digimon Tim Strangler from Raptros?
I don't have plans to. It's just not my scene. It's something I don't feel I'm good at, and I don't feel like I have anything to bring to the table with it. I feel like there's a lot of existing good people that do that kind of thing. I don't have the setup for it, and I don't know, it's just not really my bag. But what about you, Mr. Uchu?
Well, I actually started playing Cyber Sleuth on stream. It was my streaming game, and it wasn't until recently that I started playing it again, because I was planning to continue on stream. So if I get back into streaming and I find the time for it...
Time?
Sponsored by.
Drink.
Cheers to that.
Every time we say time, we say time.
Hey!
Anyway.
So, yeah, the thing about Let's Plays and streaming and things like that is it is a big commitment, especially for a big story game like that. So if I can, I'd love to at least live stream it, but if not, yeah. But yeah, that's all about Digimon Time Strangler.
Or Digimon Storytime,
Time.
Stranger. Time. Oh, yes!
Already forgot your own rule. So John Weir 9197 says, who would win, Metal Mamemon or Metal Greymon? Let's see who wins now.
I feel like we're both team Metal Greymon.
Metal Greymon.
Metal Greymon.
He's the only one here.
He is. Yeah, Metal Mamemon, where is he? I feel like in the intro it's almost implied that Metal Mamemon wins. But Metal Greymon, come on.
He's the original badass.
He is. He is. Right, my go. Here we go. World Convergence. What does Convergence mean?
the Convergence comes together.
Cool. Oh, look at him. That is adorable. They nail the baby. That is so cute. Also, I don't know if that's
to a baby?
Comment redacted. Okay. Raging Serpentine. No idea. I don't have a clue what that is.
Something to do with snakes.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of snakes there. Yeah.
It's a Liberator card. There we go.
There we go. App Link, tribute to Dan Digisplosion. Ghostmon, tribute to Jero. Skull Greymon.
He's cool.
Ragnarok Cannon. Well into that. Sagomon. Cyberdramon. What a dude. It's my first time seeing most of these. There he is, Metal Greymon. Sick!
Reference,
quick.
There he is.
Destromon. Ooh, sick. Megidramon. And Lamayamon.
Liberator.
I'm not that far yet. Since the last video we spoke about it, I still haven't caught up, so I just suck. I'm waiting for certain someone's dub.
Just the final lines. It's my fault this time. I wanted to re-record my lines, but yeah, it's all done. It's ready to go.
I'm feeling dizzy
What
already.
a dude. You haven't eaten anything.
I feel like for the purpose of review, we need to look at the colour of this.
Oh, yeah.
Do you prefer your beer from a can or a glass?
It depends how many beers in I am. I did a terrible foam on that one.
You can see the alcoholic between the two of us, can't you?
My mum used to be a bartender. I should at least be able to do this. I'm German. I should be able to do this. It's lager colour.
It's just lager, innit? I mean, it's nice, and I'm grateful for it, and I do enjoy lager, but no lagers particularly excite me.
Oh, the foam tastes horrible.
The can, however, excites me, just how obnoxiously big it is. And the fact that Thyme brought it all the way from Germany, that's very exciting.
Prost, as they say in German.
Prost. Das ist gut, yeah?
Das ist sehr gut.
This video is brought to you by Thyme.
Thyme?
Indefinite continued progress of existence and events in the past, present, and future regarded as a whole. Thyme, thanks for sponsoring this video.
Jero says,
What a gent.
in what order would you rank Digimon fields introduced, I think, with the penalties in terms of your own personal preference? Virus Busters, Metal Empire, Nightmare Soldiers, Wind Guardians, Nature Spirits, Deep Savers.
Okay, cool. Right, Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimon All the Champions. I would go Wind Guardians first, Metal Empire. Wind Guardians, Metal Empire.
They're up here.
Nightmare Soldiers. I'm completely lost. Nature Spirits, Deep Savers, Virus Busters. I only put Virus Busters last because even though it's got loads of cool mons on it, it feels less of a field and more of like a cash grab kind of field. The rest of them, I know there's some like weird kind of irrationality with the fields, but with the Virus Busters, it's just kind of weird because it was just kind of the popular ones. And what's even weirder about it is that they maintained the typing slot. So like Omnimon on the Virus Busters Pendulum Original is actually a virus type. Because they needed virus types and there was just no viruses because it was all the good guys, so.
Interesting. That's, very interesting. I didn't know that. But on the flip, that's why I like it, because it's got Agumon on it, it's got, not Patamon, Gatomon on it, it's got Omnimon on it, it's got War Greymon.
It's hard, the first few was easy, but it's hard to know who you'd put last, and yeah.
Yeah, Deep Savers is probably just because I've never really been a massive fan of the water-type Digimon, but Metal Empire and Virus Busters are very much fighting for top space, because they're both very cool.
We've got some sweets left over from our event, and again, brought over by our mate Thyme, is a great pest repellent. Thyme can be used to repel certain pests such as slugs, so if you're planting a vegetable garden, if you border it with Thyme, you're less likely to get slugs and snails eating your delicious crops. Okay, we are reviewing the Nim Soft 2 Splash. I'm going with yellow, so it's a nicely packaged, individually packaged, not very good for the environment, but good for the consumer. So we open it up, and oh, we can see a nice yellowy orb, a little bit tacky to touch.
I went with this apple one. It lied, it's not soft. Very hard.
My teeth hurt.
He did Digivolve like last night, so he is level 1.
That's a tamer issue.
That is a tamer issue. I should have been leveling him up on the train. Here we go.
Clifford the Big Red Croc going in for the critical. Oh, heck, that hurt. I did. No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. You just lied to me.
We can handle that. Sick.
Rip. Letting me down.
Why didn't you do that at the tournament, Leviamon?
He was up against my Leviamon, who just was the best one. He got all the way to the semi-finals. No, he got to the finals.
Yeah, he was in the final.
That's weird.
You were so close, but so far.
Yeah, I'll never forgive them.
Uchu is our DMX champion number 25. Sorry.
Right, before we get too steaming, I want to show you some Digi swag. Woo! I've already been using this, but I want to show it off in the channel anyway. This is the Zenin Cinnobali collab, two of the greatest influencers in the Digimon sphere. Is that the right use of that word?
Yeah.
Cool. The box is sick. The box is absolutely sick. Littered with Cinnobali art. Really stylish as per Cinnobali's taste. You know, just the way Cinnobali makes stuff is just so iconic. Like, I feel like everything is just like good use of like negative space, but strong vibrant colours, just absolutely sick. You open it up and bam, 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 we get this beautiful dad pouch. So it's a pretty simple product, to be honest, but it does the job. It's Velcro. Inside it's printed with Cinnobali's stuff. You can fit two uncased devices like that, nice and snug, and then it clips onto your waist there. And then cased you can fit one.
Interesting.
And yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that it's got the rubber emblem on the front. I like that it's a good strong clip.
Someone's complaining.
I think it's your guy. He's like, get me out of here. He's claustrophobic. This comes in the box as well, which
Oh, that's sick.
is absolutely boss. That's probably my favourite part of the whole product. I love the pouch, but this is just sick. This is just so sick. From Zenin TCG, not sponsored. This video is sponsored by Thyme.
Thyme!
Thyme is useful for respiratory issues. Thyme is known for its benefits in treating problems like colds, coughs, and bronchitis. Cheers, Thyme.
What have you done to me? Grandest Kawagamon himself. What are your top 10 and least top 10 favourite Digimon?
We're gonna straight away cut it down.
Yes.
10's too much.
20
10's too
Digimon
much.
each.
Let's go for 3.
3, yeah, I can do 3.
Top 3. This is off the cuff. I'm not going to think too much about this, so editing Alex will probably be kicking himself. I'm going to obviously, number 1, Metal Greymon Virus, Guilmon, and think quick, Alex, think quick, Vegiemon. That's basic though, because that's my literal poster team.
Hey, they got what they asked
Yeah.
for. Top 3, Agumon, easy. So, when I was a kid, I watched the Digimon movie for the first time before I'd seen anything else Digimon, and this big, hulking, raptor Agumon that just shoots fire out of its mouth.
Yep.
So much cooler than anything I'd seen in the Pokemon anime.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That solidified Agumon as my favourite. And then obviously when you go on to watch Digimon, he's just this amazing friend to Ty. And he is just there through thick and thin. He's brilliant. And I think we all need a friend like Agumon in our lives.
Amen.
Secondly, Diaboromon. Again, watching the movie. Oh my god. What a terrifying threat. He launches nukes. And yeah, he's duplicating, he's eating data, he's eating the internet itself. Insanely cool. And the third one, I guess I'd have to go with Gatomon, because
I wouldn't have guessed that.
yeah,
I wouldn't
it's
have
just
guessed that for you.
cute cat. And for the longest time, again, because of the movie, there's the section where in Hurricane Touchdown that TK and Kari just stood with each other, and Kari goes, well, what do we do now? And Gatomon looks up and goes, how about lunch? And that was part of my like daily vocabulary in primary school. Every day, me and my friend Scarlett, we'd be just talking to each other and just go, how about lunch?
Least 3. I hate this question because
So many.
all the Digimon I start hating, I eventually love. Number 1, I'll go, again, this is off the cuff, not thinking too deeply about it. There may be more. But off the cuff, I hate Lampmon.
Who is Lampmon?
It's just some crap genie. It just...
Oh, I know Lampmon.
Yeah. Sorry, Hayden. I'm going to say Espimon, because if you think the 20th anniversary Digimon was one of the best Digimon designs we've ever had in Zubamon, and the 25th anniversary was
Flying
Espimon,
Saucer.
that just doesn't even look like a Digimon. Nah, not for me. Not for me. And number 3. What would my third one be? Who don't I like?
I'm racking my brain here.
It's like I'm looking around for inspiration, but why would I have the ones I hate on the wall?
True.
Nah, I'll pass. You got 2. Over to you. I'm tagging you in.
Oh, I had a list in my head and then it disappeared. Who do I hate? God, it's literally gone. Because I don't keep the ones I don't like in my head.
It's so hard. It is the hardest question.
The one that the main character turns into is just a little boy made of fire. Is he Flamemon? Flamemon?
Flamemon, yeah.
Yeah. The partnership Strabimon.
Yeah, Flame. Yeah, I think it's him.
While Strabimon looks like a Digimon, Flamemon is just a kid. It's just a dude. Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like Jesmon.
You don't like Jesmon?
I don't like Jesmon.
Is that because you had to draw him?
Yes. No. I think he's too much. I think he's just far too much. There's too much going on. And this is just from a design standpoint. I like Jesmon's character in Try. I like, what he represents. And 3. There's got to be a 3 in there somewhere. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Because my mind's starting to wander to, like, Digimon villains. And I'm like, yeah, but they're all cool.
Yeah.
I can't even say things like Numamon, Sukamon, Etamon, because as much as the joke is I hate Etamon, I love Etamon for what he represents.
They're still iconic. They're just purely iconic.
Monmon Digimon 育てるMonmon Monmon Digimon Pendulum.
Right, Digimon, we're back. We are back. And it's time to try...
It's been 6 hours.
Hell. Do you like Hell?
I've been there. It's in Michigan.
We're living in it. This is, I believe, from his local brewery. If it's not this one, it's the other one that's his local. Whatever, it's a special beer that he's brought all the way from Germany for us. So once again, before we try this, big shout... Oh, I've read them all.
Oh, joke's over.
Joke's over. Sorry, Thyme, I've got no more time facts. So yeah, we're going to give this one a go.
Do you have any rosemary facts?
No, that's the next video. You need to sponsor us again if you want that.
Full Dire Stadsbrau.
That
Never
one.
said my pronunciation was good. I'm only half German.
I'm actually quite excited for this. So, cheers to Hell.
Cheers.
That's nicer than facts. It's lighter.
It's, far lighter. It doesn't feel quite as heavy. It almost...
That's lovely.
You know when you drink the milk after having a bowl of, like, honey Cheerios?
Oh, yes.
It's got that, like, honey kick that the milk would have.
That was lovely.
Pack 3 of the day. Slippery fingers.
Wait, what? Pause. Greymon wants a fight. Greymon is kicking off. He's going to die if I don't, so we just need to have a quick fight. 22. Ah!
Close.
If you think this is slow, wait until you see the pendulum progress.
Can't wait.
That is the hilarious thing about the pendulum progress, because apart from the battles, it is an S-tier device, but the battles are so boring.
I'm looking forward to doing it blind and then immediately going, right, I'm going to need a walkthrough for this.
Sick. Right, can we continue the video now, Greymon?
Back of the day! Here we go. We have... Gurimon.
Oh, that's
Cute, isn't he? Cross Up. Sociamon.
He's my third. He's my number 3. I don't like him.
He's terrible. Look at... Actually, I kind you know what? I kind of rate him. Sangomon. Burning Greymon. Wind Guardians, speaking of.
Oh, Vegiemon, look at that. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is stunning.
Oh, Gossipmon. Gammamon.
That is adorable.
Lydramon. Destromon. Shoutmon X7 Superior Mode. I changed my mind. All of the Shoutmons. I hate them all. Stellamon. And that's that.
Cool. That was delicious. That was nice.
Anthony Nelson 3536 says, hello friends.
Hey,
Hi. Olivia Man 6272 says, what is the best Digimon movie? Love your vids, by the way.
thank you. We recently had the pleasure of watching the new redubs of the classic Japanese movies. And as vanilla as it is, Our War Game is sick. If the English dub of the classic Our War Game, that is something else. All 3 of those were ace. Hurricane Touchdown had so much unseen stuff in it. Like, that was the most drastically different to the other 3. But Our War Game was the best part of the original Digimon movie anyway. But seeing it in its own movie with the English dub, honestly, game changer. That's just S-tier Digimon. That's up there.
It was really good. It was really good. I think my favourite is Diaboromon's Revenge, actually. I love it. I love that it includes Omnimon. It includes the entire O2 cast, which is, my favourite. And the fact that Omnimon becomes part of a bigger Jogress. It's a 4 Digimon Jogress. That's cool as hell. And Armageddonmon's sick. All the little... I can't remember what they're called. The one before Sumamon, the little jellyfish dude. All them just being like flung out all over the place. It's cool. But that film wouldn't have hit as good if Our War Game didn't exist. So, yeah. Combined package deal, I think.
Would you prefer Digimon Colour or Pendulum Colour?
Digimon Colour as a whole, because obviously there's so much variety between them. In terms of training and the Jogresses and things like that. But Pendulum Colour is cool because, of course, you've got just the actual Jogress. You could Jogress with anything. But yeah, Digimon Color, if you think about it, there's far more variety in terms of what you get. Whereas that is just, no matter which one you get different Digimon, but it is the same gameplay at the end of the day.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. I prefer the Pendulum, personally. I think you get more frames. I think the fact it was naturally in English was pretty cool. Bigger roster is pretty cool. A little bit more engaging battle mechanic, pretty cool.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't like this. I don't like the version 1 training. I've done it so much now that I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I'd prefer the Pendulum training over that. But the fact that depending on which device you get determines which training you get. That's what I like. Whereas the Pendulums, all the training is going to be the same. All the battles are going to be... The battles on these are the same, realistically. No, that's tricky. I'm going to stick with Digimon Color.
Okay.
Because it was the first out. It got me through having pneumonia in the hospital.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Kill my victory, Greymon. This is what it's all about. So I got the Pen X background.
Oh, yeah. Sick. Crimson Savior.
Rib.
Sick.
Fun fact, that background is actually your Pen X's background. I took a picture of it when I had it apart.
You legend.
Because the Pen X version 1.5 has it washed out. It's all like blue. So I wanted the coloured one. Yours actually has all the yellows and greens and stuff, whereas mine's all blue.
I never would have noticed that. So this is another beer provided by our friend
Tim. Wait, no, we have a friend called Tim.
So this is Hefeweiss Naturally.
Hefeweiser.
And
Hefeweiss. Oh, Hefeweiss beer. I like the steam that's coming out of it. Steam from the steamed hams we're having. Steamed hams.
4 steamed hams.
Slightly cloudier, a lot cloudier than our last one. Doesn't look as carbonated, which for me is usually a good thing.
It first.
No, I mean, I'm not crazy about like my beer being fizzy, so I'm quite excited for this.
Yeah, all right.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
It's definitely a different flavour. Definitely a different flavour. I think I prefer Hell.
Yeah, Hell was way better. Oh.
That's still nice though.
No. Oh, it tastes so medicinal.
Thyme has medicinal properties.
Shut up. Oh, it gets worse. It just it tastes like I'm at the dentist. Whoa. I don't know why the dentist was giving me beer.
I want to sign me up.
Yeah, I want to
sign me up.
From That Sakuya, which Digimon attack is your favourite? Forget the mons they're attached to, just specifically the attack.
You're going to hate me, but Giga Blast is cool as fuck. Digimon. Like, just launching nuclear missiles out your chest, that is sick. I'm not going to say that's my favourite because you don't want another Metal Greymon fanboy thing, but that was the first one that comes to mind.
Cable Crusher.
That's...
Diaboromon.
Yeah.
And Wendigomon, technically.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was thinking Wendigo.
They stretch their arms out and just... And also just Cable Crusher. So cool.
I'm going to go with Fist of the Beast King.
Ooh, shooting a big lion out your hand.
Yeah, that's cool as hell. Leomon is just such a boss, and like that just rolls off the tongue so nice, and that like sounds like that could be like an album title.
Aeon0186 says, if you got to pick a lineup for a band made of Digimon, who would be in it and what would they play?
I did this in an old Cards, Kinds and Questions, and I actually even made a demo of it.
No.
The Ogre Fortress. I'm going to play it now.
Sick.
I'm going to play it now.
The Ogre Fortress, flags unfurled. We're thundering a village in the digital world. We're here for a fight, we're here for your stuff. This chaos and destruction will never be enough. You can run, you can hide, but we're coming to get ya. We're gonna absorb all of your data. This digital riot will consume you all. Chaos will rise. Bio City will fall!
That was good, wasn't it? Did you like that?
I loved that. That was really sick. I want to listen to it again. Play that again?
Chaos will rise! Bio City will fall!
How good was that?
That was really
That was bang.
Unfortunately, as much as I hate him, Shoutmon would be lead vocals. He's got a microphone.
Bit of a U-turn there.
Yeah. Etamon, because he can play guitar and sing.
But would he not be falling out with the front man? I feel like he's a bit of an egomaniac, isn't he? He'd want the line.
Yeah, alright, we'll bin off Shoutmon and we'll get Etamon in, because I prefer Etamon. Divamon. I bet Divamon plays a mean bass. Ooh, Volcamon or Volcanomon or whatever. Bet he's sick on the drums.
Yeah, big fella. He knows how to hit the drums.
He knows how to hit the drums. I bet Digimon rocks a sick guitar.
Yeah, like blues.
One of his like hidden talents.
I bet he's like a proper blues kind of guy.
Oh,
Just
and
like,
then, blues with Etamon doing that Elvis thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, there we go. So Digimon, Etamon, Divamon, and Volcamon or Volcanomon. I can't remember.
Right, we'll have a quick palate cleanser. Because it's not a cards, cans and questions without John Smiths. They still haven't sponsored me, but, you know, I'll drink
Have
this
you
stuff.
written to them?
No.
That'll be why.
That's probably it.
John Smith, I hate to admit it, but John Smiths probably ain't looking for Digimon content. Whoa!
It's the greatest beer of all time.
Cheers, brother.
Now, don't get me wrong, Mr. Thyme. That German stuff was good, but you ain't got nothing on John Smiths.
Who is John Smith?
Me. It's my alter ego. It's who we become. 12 pints in. He's in all of us.
John Smith is in me.
Time for Pack of the Day. Digimon World Convergence. Do you know what that word means? We already did that bit. It's time for... Here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom! We've got Watchmon. He's like Clockmon. In fact, that does look like Clockmon, but without the rest of the clock. I kind of like that.
Yeah, without the guy coming out the top of him.
Next, we've got Swipemon.
Oh, he's cute.
That's cute art. That's pretty cute.
He's not even an Appmon. I thought he'd be an Appmon.
I mean, it does say
wait.
Appmon down there.
Oh, it does. I'm so used to seeing like this bit on the Appmon cards.
Next, oh yes, what a geezer. Sand lizard geezer.
Nice.
The sand lizard guy. We've got Uchu's Repair. That's weird. I thought you could only get this card at the DD UK VPET Championship 2025, but here it is.
It's true. Although I did reach out to Mandai and said, listen, if you publish any packs during the event of the DD UK VPET Championship 2025, then you can include this card in one very special pack.
So there we go. Uchu's Repair Shop, absolutely banging. You normally would only get this if you'd booked into Uchu's Repair Shop at the DD UK VPET Championship 2025. Next, we've got Calendarmon. He's a calendar. He's a mon. He's Calendarmon.
I hate him.
Now I feel bad.
That's not a Digimon. It's just a calendar. Digimon. God, he doesn't even have eyes. There it is.
That's the one you're on about, innit?
It's terrible. Look at him.
He's just yelling. He's just yelling. We've got Snatchmon. Snatch is a word for Digimon somewhere in the UK. The strongest of brothers. We've got Floramon. We've seen Floramon in blue. That bothers me. It should be green. We've got Shoutmon. We've got Vmon. He's got an ice cream. That's sick. Dude's living it up.
Slurp.
I'm into that. Griffinmon. And Elizamon. That's a Liberator. First thing that comes to your head when you think of DD UK VBET Champion 2025, go.
Leviamon.
Oh, Leviamon fight. That was crazy, wasn't it?
It was sick. It's because, oh man, I was really hoping to fight your Leviamon. Once I knew we'd both raised Leviamon, so I was like, this has got to happen.
It's mad because before it, I said to you, I was like, I really hope we come head to head. And we did. And it went a particular way.
DWO says, you and Dom would be perfect for a podcast or a series called Digitalk, where you sit down and discuss many things about Digimon, like new releases, old stuff, series, and more. And you can have special guests on every other episode. What do you think? You have lots of Digidestined close by and a whole server of guests. Let me know what both of you think of this idea. Banter would be great too.
It's a solid idea. I'm just a little too self-conscious for unedited Alex, because I'm not naturally very articulate. I did speak about this on Instagram recently.
What's your Instagram again?
Big Daddy DD9.
No, don't search that. You might find them.
I like the idea, and that's kind of what I was going for with Finding Digimon. Which I did really enjoy doing. But as like a committed podcast, I feel like it's the sort of thing I'd kick off with like 4 or 5 strong episodes and then it'd fizzle out. I feel like it's not something I could necessarily commit to so well. That's probably my insecurity speaking, but that's where I'm at with that.
I do agree to a degree. So I've dabbled with podcasts before. I've done like one episode of a podcast with every one of my friends. And yeah, I do quite like doing podcasts. Obviously you can edit podcasts, you are allowed to. However, the problem I have with the whole idea of it being a Digimon podcast is not enough happens in the Digimon community for podcasts. Like, we just got announced Tim Stranger. I literally can't call it Time Stranger. I was going to call it Time Strangler. Time Stranger.
There we go. He's back. He's back.
Hello. Yeah, we literally just got like Time Stranger announced, and that's kind of going to be it until what, next year? And so doing a weekly podcast or even a monthly podcast, you'd struggle to find things to talk about after, like you say, the 5-episode mark. Gutsman7669 nice says Gutsman7669 says, what's the best Digivice of all time? So I'm going to assume we're not talking about V-Pets, we're talking just Digivices.
We've got anime Digivices. Iconically, it's the D2, the first one from season 1, but functionally, I cannot ever get over the D-Power, the D-Arc. Just that card slash mechanic is sick. That is just so cool.
I love the D2, the D3 even, from O2. So cool. And the fact that it changes colours when it jogresses. But, hot take here, I love the Kizuna Digivice with all the cracks in it.
That's boss,
looks like it's made of stone and it's like just cracked over time. That's sick.
Right, next pack. Something very special just for you, Mr. Uchu.
Me?
This is a piece of history right here. You need to pick one, just one, of these bad boys, which I opened in an old Cards and Questions.
Are these from the cinema?
Yep, these are still sealed pieces of history from the Digimon movie release back in like 2000. They contain, I believe, one card, and whatever you get in it, you can keep, sir.
So, the Digimon Movie Ultimate Sweepstakes. Go to Toys R Us to enter the Digimon Movie Ultimate Sweepstakes for a chance to win great prizes. There's nowhere to rip it, is kind of the problem I'm having.
Here we go.
We have not opened it very well. Alright, here we go. Blah. Ooh. This is more important. Digimon enter the Duel Zone with Digi-Battle card game. Includes a bunch of tripe
Stuff.
Right, we have...
Oh, sick. I was really hoping you'd get that. I'm buzzed. That's sick.
You've given me a Diaboromon before. But hey, he's like super rare, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the rarest of the set, the movie set.
Yeah, I'm enamored. He's brilliant. Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome.
Metal Greymon and Metal Mamemon.
We'll see who wins now.
It's fucking ace. It's Digimon. Oh, by the way, bad awkward audio quality, sponsored by me forgetting to plug my microphone in. It was here, it just wasn't plugged in.
Nick Inator says, what kind of theme would you like a new field to have if one was introduced? It can have crossover with existing fields similar to Draconic Raw Jungle Troopers, as an example.
Easy win, first off the bat, for me would be like Dino Warriors.
It's hard to do that. It's like trying to come up with a new colour.
Yeah, dinosaurs are my favourite, and Dinosaur Digimon are my even more favourite. Dino Warriors, I mean, got like Tyrannomon, Monochromon, like Triceramon, Metal Tyrannomon, that kind of stuff. That'd be pretty sick.
I'd love to see like Draconic Nightmares, a mix of Nightmare Soldiers and dinosaurs.
Oh, like the heavy MetalVegiemon stuff.
Yeah. I want to see some like dinosaurs that are a bit more akin to the virus and like nightmare side of things.
That's good. That's a good angle. Actually, I'm going to bounce off that, and I'm going to go with Metal Guardians. So Wind Guardians meets Metal Empire, because then your special guest can be MetalVegiemon. That is part Metal Empire, part Wind Guardians, because Vegimon's a Wind Guardian somehow.
で対戦ニューバトルデジモンペンデュラム
Take your pick.
This one, he was looking at me funny. It's time for Alt of the Day.
Here we go. Oh, look at that. That's a good sign.
Gigimon is also a good sign.
What a little meatball.
Spirit Evolution, Geogreymon, Scopemon, Gulasgamamon, Battlegamamon, Argunimon, Canowisemon, Metal Greymon, Siriusmon, and Shoutmon X7 Superior Mode. Avan says, surreal watching a video I saw filmed live. Question, which Digimon would be best suited to run a B&B?
See, you've already name-dropped this geezer in a previous question.
Digimon?
But Digimon and Barbamon.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Little Gabumon, original art Gabumon, he looks like he's like there to serve you. He's like, is that alright? Is everything okay? You enjoying your stay? You know, is everything alright with your meal?
Blake Wordlow 7632 says, "What is your favorite mega level Digimon?"
Machine Dramon's first that comes to head. But again, I feel like it's so basic these days. I feel like I need to offer more. But the reason things are vanilla, the reason things are basic, is because they're genuinely just that good.
Yeah.
Machine Dramon is so sick.
Victory Greymon.
Victory.
It's War Greymon with a sword.
Open this pack.
Is
it my
is
turn
it
or
your
is it yours?
turn? Yeah,
It might
it's
be
your
mine.
turn.
Okay, I'm opening this pack.
Open that pack.
It's got Metal Greymon on it, and it's going to have something swanky in it. Here we go. We have got Wind Guardian. I love that. I absolutely love that. Next, we've got Kiwimon. He's a Kiwi, he's Kiwimon. We've got Swipemon, Spirit Evolution. These guys punching it out. That guy. We've got an upskirt shot of Yokomon. That felt bad to say. That felt horrible to say. Gamma Weissmon. Gammamon, we've established that that's sick. We've got Raidramon, the Storm of Friendship. We've got all the rest of Dramon, Superior Mode. And something cool.
It's
Just that guy.
Owen.
Just that guy. Next, from our beautiful sponsor, Thyme. It's a great slug repellent for your vegetable plots. We've got this. It's in a sack, so you know it's good. Ba, ba, bam. Original Vikinger Met. It's mead. It's mead, and it is... Mead is just the tits, so I'm buzzing to have a go at this. Das original au dem... Das ist gut, ja.
Right, let me have a crack at that. Original Wikinger Met, das Original aus dem Wikingerland Heidhop.
The fact that Thyme came all the way from Germany to be at our event is sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Have you ever tried mead?
That's a good sound. I probably had one glass of mead in my entire lifetime.
I wish you could smell this. That's unreal. Right. Cheers. I'm
Prost.
genuinely buzzing to try this. That's so good. God damn, that's good.
That's really nice, actually.
In case you don't know, in case you live in a rock, mead is like wine but made from honey instead of like... This gets edited out of every drinking video I ever do, but like... My wife's the backbone of this channel. This channel would not exist if not for my wife. Everything that happens behind the scenes is her.
I'll never forgive her. She brought Florence when she was a wee bab. But yeah, she brought her to the game store when Soph was there. Oh, she hasn't let me forget it.
I'm going to elaborate on that a little bit. So we had a Digimon card game meet up at our local game store, and Florence was literally like a few months old. My wife was off that day, so she came with me with Florence, who's just a baby, and Amy's there playing the card game whilst looking after a newborn baby.
It was immense.
Just, yeah, top woman material.
It was Soph and Rianne were both there like, oh, it's so cute. And me and Sam were just like... That's really good.
That's so good.
Digimon Professor says...
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's real. Digimon Professor says, so what is the next big DD09 event? Is it going to be DigiClash 3? Therefore, is it safe to assume the Digimon Professor content cop is coming? Is that Monster Boy? People always ask when the next DD09 upload. Never how is the next DD09 upload? How's the knee? If Vegimon's so great, why won't he fight me in real life? Those are your questions. I've got a list of questions as well.
That bombardment felt very true to the Digimon Professor's form. Right, Digimon Professor content cop. You kind of write that yourself. That's a noose that you've tied for yourself, my friend.
How is the next DD09 upload?
I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to cut it out, but we'll see.
You can't cut this out of the video. That's beautiful.
Anyway, next. If Vegimon's so great, why won't he fight me IRL? Because Vegiemon don't fight girls.
Ooh. You got called out.
How was Dr. Uchu's VPET clinic?
It was good. It was really good.
Would this mean we would now get a House or Grey Anatomy TV series around the adventures of Dr. Uchu?
Oh, I'd so do a House TV series of fixing VPETs, but Netflix just aren't writing back to me.
Netflix are pricks.
Yeah, they are.
Net pricks.
No.
I always ask Alex when's the Australia trip, but he never comes. So, Uchu, when's the Australia trip?
I'm coming now. I'd love to go to Australia, but Sophie's too terrified of the spiders that are there. or just getting bit by anything by sitting on the toilet. I'm willing to risk it just because the cashies there have just some old mates golf clubs, and I want those.
Okay, both. Race time. First to smash a can wins. Loser has to take a shot.
We don't have a can left, do we?
Look at that. That is poetry. Dom, tell the audience about my tree.
Your tree?
I'm over 30, so I'm very excited about
Oh, the tree that you introduced me to. Yeah.
this. That spoke volumes. Oh, yeah, the tree.
Oh, the tree. So, Alex very kindly gave me a lift.
デジモン育てるモンモンモンモンデジモンペンドゥラム
Anyway, the death of Big Daddy DD9 and Uchu, sponsored by the Digimon Professor.
3、2、1、よ
Digimon! Digital monsters.
I got close, but nowhere near.
Get in the car, Morty! Digimon! Go to bed the gang, Morty!
You're not allowed to be around here anymore! I'm calling the police! The real Digimonk says, what do you think will be the next Digimon V-Pet? Not crossover, not Digivice, actual V-Pet. Also, absolutely love your guys' content. I don't think there will be one.
I love that you love our content, but I also agree. I don't think there will be one.
It's only crossovers and Digivice colours from the neck up this time.
For the foreseeable.
Right, GeekDex says, I know you've shared your Digimon partner Digivolution lines before,
Oh, yes.
but with Tim Strangler coming up, I'm wondering if you each had a full 3 Digimon party, like the Digimon story games, who you'd want. Full Digivolution lines. Unofficial fan/Digimon allowed.
So, virus, obviously go Guilmon. Vaccine will go Agumon. Data will go Dracomon.
I'd go Argumon, Garbimon, and Platinum Sukamon because I need that sweet, sweet experience.
Sick.
Roast Balls says, hey, Digi-Dudes. It's not us, so you got the wrong channel. Have you ever been to the US?
Nope.
Would you still recommend Digimon X version 1? Yep.
Absolutely. 100%.
It's the only one I can find for a decent price. Yes, absolutely get the DMX version 1. It's a fantastic device. God, it got me through my worst days working at Digimon. Was sitting on that device. Digital Hazard VT says, top 3 Digimon who wear human clothes.
Beelzemon is pretty high up on the list.
Yeah, cool leather jacket. I like that. Gargamon's got pants now.
Yeah, we'll go Gargamon. We're going to say Beelzemon, Gargamon, Megarumon.
Where Garumon has pants.
He's in those Levi's.
Try Hard Again 7531 says, what would y'all's perfect Digimon series, like sequel, rebuilt, or original idea be? I'm looking forward to Beat Break, even if Beat Break is going to be like Ghost Game 2.
Off the back of that, what do you expect from Beat Break?
Nothing. It's
good.
safer to expect nothing from it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yokomon's upskirt.
I hate that.
Kiwimon, Can't Turn My Back, the Digimon I designed, Venmon, Deramon, Sumamon, look at him.
He's a troublesome fellow.
Yes. War Growlmon, there he is, Philip Schofield himself, just with a bit of armour. Protect him from those horrible claims. Nostrils of Fate, wow, look at the size of them.
Dude's been snorting.
Huge. Hey, me too. Oh, Guilmon. Charismon? He's cool. For an Appmon, he looks really Digimon. And Shopmon.
Did you know that Thyme has a wide range of culinary and medicine? In the kitchen, it's a popular flavour enhancer for meats, poultry and vegetables. It's also used in tea as an essential oil and in various medicinal preparations. Can't Turn My Back. Armor Digivolution, the Digimon I designed, Cyclone, what a geezer. What an absolute geezer. Sumimon, Mushroom, Flamemon, Shirtless Kid, that guy, this guy, Griffin, and Shotmon. I'm just going to chuck these in my gob.
I want to chuck those in my gob as well. Oh, I'm terrible at this. A question for both of you to answer individually. If you had to be eaten by a Digimon, which Digimon would you choose to eat you? Angelwomon. Lady Devimon. Goth Mommy, let's go.
I'd be totally fine with Arukanimon. As a spider.
Oh, actually, is there a person, real or fictional, or digital, you admire, but would not want to change places with them? Goku. I love Goku. He's brilliant. He's fantastic. I don't want to be protecting the Earth every 5 minutes. I can't handle that responsibility.
On my love. Anyway, Digimon. Whoa!
Where did these come from?
These are
Pogs?
These are ancient. Little Siri sent me these back in lockdown.
Who's Little Siri?
Little Siri, she drew the original MetalVegiemon art.
No. Let's art it out.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway,
that's the one.
We got these. These are really old.
Panini stickers?
Yeah. Open one.
I want that one because it's closer to you. Digimon 22, apparently. 11. Oh, wait, I figured out what the issue is.
Flip it over.
Wow! Koromon holographic.
That's cool.
Yeah, it goes in your sticker album. Oop. Biomon, that also goes in your sticker album. And Kabuterimon, who looks a little off colour. I think the greys are too grey on that one. How old is this gum?
Too old.
2000. This gum was manufactured from the year I was born.
It's this gum, by the way, Bloomer.
I don't recommend this. Absolutely, do not try this at home.
We are trained professionals.
This is your 2000 gum. This is 25 years old. Cheers.
My teeth hurt. Vintage. It's a vintage.
I do like the taste of a vintage. If you have a Digimon as a house pet, it's stuck in this stage, it can't digivolve or battle, who would it be?
Monochromon.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a big house pet.
Ain't no one robbing you with a Monochromon in the house. You could ride him into town if you need to.
I was going to go with Labramon. I know it's easy, I know it's just a dog, but like, hey, dog's a dog, man, and Labrador's cool. Uchu VA says, am I allowed out the basement?
No, get back in the basement! Get back in the basement!
And so, after 2.5 hours of recording, we were the absolute drunkest we've ever been on this channel. We had so much fun answering your questions and rambling and just being drunk and silly. It was ace. However, for the purpose of trying to keep this video entertaining, I'm not going to include every single question, just kind of the ones that provided the most entertainment from us. All the questions were ace. We had a lot of fun talking about them all, but obviously by the end we were a little bit hazy and we weren't staying on topic, and there was a lot of rambling and a lot of silliness, as you can expect. Thank you so much to everybody that sent a question in. Thank you so much to everybody for absolutely everything. This has been absolutely ace. And yeah, until next time, cheers.
Right, it's been ace. Let's end it here. Digimon is ace, and so are you, and so is Thyme.
Thank you very much for watching. Stay ace.
No.
Stay safe.
Stay safe, stay ace, keep rocking. Peace.